Somebody's at the door, Kimberly. Will you get that?
Don't anybody move. I'll get it. I'm not doing anything important. I'm just revising my will. I'm cutting both of you out of it.
Good afternoon, Phil. How are you?
Hi, Ted. Come on in. What a nice surprise.
Hi, Mr. Ramsey.
How you doing? Look, forgive me for barging in on you like this, but I thought it was something we should discuss in person. It's about my son.
Well, come on, sit down. Can I get you a cup of coffee?
No, nothing, thanks.
So, you have a problem with Dudley?
Yeah, I feel a little awkward about this, but I'd really appreciate it if you didn't let him have any more wine when he's over here.
Wine? Where in the world did you get the idea that I gave Dudley wine?
Well, yesterday, he came home with wine on his breath and he said that you gave it to him.
Well, I can assure you I didn't, and I can't imagine what would make him say that I did.
Kimberly, I think we better tell Dad what we know.
I know. I hate to be a snitch, but I think you're right, Willis.
Tell me what, Willis?
Well, yesterday, Arnold came home with wine on his breath, and he said Mr. Ramsey gave it to him.
Me?
Now, why didn't you two tell me that before?
Oh, Daddy, Arnold looked so guilty, and he promised he'd never do it again, so we let it go.
Well, I assure you, Phil, I'd never give wine to Arnold.
Well, obviously, Arnold and Dudley are experimenting with alcohol. I don't like that.
But neither do I. They're still babies.
Well, it looks like the babies have gone from the nipple straight to the ripple.
Well, I'm glad I came over. Dudley and I are going to have a little heart-to-heart talk.
Arnold and I may have a little hand-to-butt talk.
Hello, Arnold.
Oh, hi, Mr. Ramsey.
Well, I'll be going, Phil.
Thanks for dropping by.
Okay, good.
We'll be in touch.
Good enough. Bye, kids.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Mr. Ramsey.
Dad, what was Dudley's father doing here?
Well, he came to discuss something that I found quite informative.
Oh, what's that?
You and Dudley hitting the bottle.
What you talking about, Dad?
Since when did you and Dudley become the Booze Brothers? Now, don't try to deny that you've been drinking. Put it down right over here. I want the whole story from beginning to end. Where did you get the wine?
Well, I'm not supposed to tell.
Arnold?
Mr. Horton.
Mr. Horton?
The man in the bicycle shop.
What's he got to do with this?
Well, while I was there with Dudley, he gave us some pizza and wine.
What else went on there?
He showed us some pictures. Everybody was naked.
Naked?
And he showed us some kinky cartoons.
What do you mean by kinky?
Well, you told me about the birds and the bees, but that's nothing compared to what those mice were doing.
I think I'd better have a talk with our Mr. Horton.
Dad, you don't think...
Yes, I sure do.
Is there something wrong, Dad? Maybe we should go get Dudley. He's still down there.
At the bicycle shop?
Oh, my God.
Dad, I'm going with you.
Now, wait a second. Maybe we should call the police first.
The police?
And I'm going to leave a message with Dudley's father.
Oh, look, I'm sorry, Mr. Drummond. I'm just about to close up here. I've had a little problem.
Is this Horton?
Yes, it is.
I think you've got a big problem, Mr. Horton.
Now, where's Dudley? Arnold told us that he was here.
Look, I don't understand. Was this some kind of joke, Mr. Drummond?
Stay with him.
Wait a minute, man. You can't go back there.
Dudley? Dudley, where are you? Maybe he's in here.
Mr. Drum, it might be better if I looked in there first.
Dudley, are you okay?
Oh, Mr. Drummond, am I glad to see you. Boy, I sure feel goofy.
Did Mr. Horton give you anything, Dudley?
A pill. He said it'd make me feel good.
Dudley? Are you all right?
Yeah, I guess so. But I'm kind of scared.
Dudley, I want you to tell me exactly what happened before we came in.
Do I have to?
Go ahead. It's all right.
Now, Dudley, you can tell everything to Detective Simpson because he's here to help us.
Well, at first, Dad, I was having a lot of fun. Then Mr. Horton, he tried to touch me.
It's not your fault, son. And I don't blame you. And I'm not going to punish you. I love you. Do you understand?
Well, thank goodness you got to Dudley before anything really terrible happened to him. How's he doing?
Well, he's still a little shaken up.
Well, he's a lucky boy. He'll come out of this just fine. He's got parents who are loving and understanding. You know, some parents actually blame the children for what happened.
That is dreadful. That is the worst thing you could do.
What's going to happen to Mr. Horton?
Well, I think we got a darn good case against him, Willis. Thanks to your father calling us, we were able to surprise him, and we found some very incriminating pictures.
Worse than the mice?
Much worse.
What is this world coming to?
See, Detective Simpson said it was a good thing we called him. Because if I'd gone down and confronted Horton by myself, he would have been able to get rid of all the photographs before the police could even get there.
Unfortunately, most parents do just that, and the guy gets off scot-free. Oh, and by the way, Arnold, your evidence is going to help us a lot, too. I think I got all the details right here, including there was a cherry on the banana split he gave you.
Did I mention the chopped nuts?
Yeah, that, too.
Boy, I really spilled my guts.
I just can't get over this. We've known Mr. Horton for years. He seemed like such a nice man.
Now, that's the contradiction with child molesters. In their own strange way, they actually love children. The majority of them would never intentionally harm a child. The sad part is, they can emotionally scar a child for life.
Man, I never would have guessed that Mr. Horton was, well, you know, gay.
Well, he's not, Willis. You know, that's the common fallacy about child molesters. They're not gay. They're only interested in little boys or little girls, not adults.
Look, I'm only 11 years old. Should I be hearing all of this?
Absolutely, Arnold. If more kids knew the facts, less of these things would happen. Unfortunately, child molesters prey on the innocence of children.
You're right about that, Mr. Drummond. Well, I think I'll be leaving now.
Thanks very much, Detective Simpson. We appreciate your help.
Oh, my pleasure, Mr. Drummond. Believe me. So long, kids.
Bye-bye. Thank you.
How you doing, son?
Okay.
You want to talk about it?
Well, you're looking at one disillusioned dude. If you can't trust a nice man like Mr. Horton, who can you trust?
Oh, Arnold, I think you can trust most people, but you do have to be careful. Somebody wants you to do something that's wrong, or if they want you to lie to your parents, that is a person should not be trusted, no matter how good the reason they give you seems to be.
And you have to watch out for people who come on real strong and try to win you over with gifts.
That's right. And especially if they want to touch you where you don't want to be touched.
Thanks, Dad. I understand.
Any more questions?
Just one. Do I still get a bicycle for my birthday?
You sure do. And a radio. I'm mighty proud of you, son.
You know, I didn't like the things Mr. Horton was trying to do in the bicycle shop. But some hugs and kisses are still okay.